Welcome to today's class. In this tutorial, we'll be discussing about text area in HTML. So, how to effectively make use of text area in HTML. So, without saying much, so let me show you. So, remember that whenever you want to make use of the text area, it is advisable we will also make use of the form elements too. The reason is giving your users the act of making use of the text area. It means that you want to collect an information from the user. You understand? So we need to make use of the form for it to be more accessible. So now, what is the text area? The text area tag define a multi-line text input control. So with the text area, you can use it to take more information about your users. Unlike the input is not a multi-line it is not a multi-line element, while the text area is a multi-line element. So let me show you how to make use of it. So now the text area. So let me start with the form tag. So the action. So let me direct it to submit.form. Now this submit.form, it's supposed to be our backend where we are going to submit the data. But since we don't have a backend yet, so I'm using my system as the backend. So that's why I created this file here, submit.form, in order to take the data. You understand? So that is why I'm having that. Anyway, you can also leave it blank if you wish to. So I'm going to have okay, on this, let me say p tag submit your review. Submit your your re your review about let me say about my tutorial. Now it is coming up. You can see submit your review about my tutorial. So now I'm going to make use of the text area next. Text area. I have it. I have the name. Now let me say the ID. Let me just make the ID review. Let me make the ID review. The name review. Sorry, the name review. Let me make the ID too. Let me make it everything review, and so now there are some attributes which we still need to add if we really wish to. You understand? So those attributes we enable like it will control the it will control, let me say, the amount of text we can write in our text area. So let me see if I'm going to add the attribute. So let me break and let me have this. Let me use my input dot type. Let me make it submit. Let me make it submit. Then the value, we are going to have our value. The value to is going to be submit. So now we have it here. So like this is our text area. So I can write here your tutorial is is very good. Tutorial is very good. Now, this is what I was saying before, that there are some attributes we need to write in order to expand the length of our submit of our text area. So let me show you. So that you'll be able to understand better. So let me say the rows. Let me make it 40. Now you see the length. It has expanded. How big we want it to be. That is the row. Then like the colon, just like colon course. Let me make it 50. Now you see how big it is. Now you see it is not different from the first one. Now let me type again. Your tutorial is very good. You understand? So now this will determine how the length of your text area will determine how lengthy you want your users to be able to input information into the text area. So now there's another property here. You can see I can expand it, I can reduce it. Understand? So this does not really affect our line of code here. It does not really affect our rows and our colon, which we have been using from the source code. You understand? But we can just play around with this as well. So now with CSS we can remove this auto resizing of our text area. So once I click submit, you see it's going to submit again. Now you see submit one. The other one which we did earlier on the form. Now if I save this, now automatically it is now saved on my computer. You understand? Instead of saving it on our server. So that's why we save it. That's how our input is being collected by the server. You understand? So let me check the download. My download. Now you see, this is what I just downloaded now. I mean, this is the input I just submitted that was downloaded. Now you see it. So that is how it will be directed to our server. So this is how you can make use of your text area. Thank you. You can still customize it using CSS. When you get to CSS, you're going to customize more on text area. Thank you.